Hi, I'm Dr. Nitamo Montecucco. I'm a physician, an expert in neuroscience and psychosomatic. Here we are in Italy, in Tuscany, between Florence and Pisa, and this is Villa Demidov. It's an ancient historical building that is the venue of our Institute of Neuropsychosomatics. In this institute, since 30 years, with a transdisciplinary equipe, a team of doctors, psychologists, university professors, quantum physicists, biologists, sociologists, and teachers, we develop a new paradigm in psychosomatic, a new model of human being based on self-awareness, on human growth. And this new paradigm is something very precious, because it's an organic synthesis of many information, many research done in different fields in science and humanistic research. And this new paradigm is a kind of tool, a planetary DNA that every person should know and live, because it can help to move from an old kind of society to a new more sustainable, peaceful, and human global civilization. And this course of 10 lessons on the new paradigm in psychosomatics is designed just to give you the most recent information in neuroscience, in medicine, in psychology, that can give you a very global vision of human being and the central importance of self and self-awareness in global health. The most recent information discover many precious understanding how the psychosomatic disease, stress, anxiety, depression, somatization can start and then how can be cured. And this course is very practical. And our aim is not just to give you theoretical information, just intellectual knowledge, but how to reach a deeper level of feeling and understanding. So, at the end of each of the 10 lessons, there will be 10 minutes of direct experience. So you will understand directly in your body, in your heart, in your soul, something about all the information we were previously giving to you at a theoretical, intellectual level. So you will really understand yourself, how yourself can reach a better health, and how you can cure if you have any kind of psychosomatic disease. This is all. And now, so we can start the course on the new paradigm in psychosomatics. So let's have now an overview of the main subject of the 10 lesson of the course on the new paradigm in psychosomatic. We will talk about some of the main fields in psychosomatic. We will start with quantum physics, biology, evolution, neuroscience, medicine, psychology, sociology, and we will end with education. We will talk about quantum physics, words like entanglement, coherence, non-locality, and we will see what Albert Einstein say about energy, matter, and consciousness. Eugene Wiener, consciousness is primary reality, or Nobel Heisenberg, consciousness change matter. We will go through the psychosomatic paradigm in biology and in evolution. We will see how the epigenetic research create an incredible revolution in the concept of evolution, non-random evolution. And Manfred Eigen, evolution cannot be random. or Eva Jablonka, who discovered the transgenerational epigenetic, the way we pass our psychological, emotional experience to the newborn. And we will see the main research about epigenetic, and then one of the most interesting points, the psychosomatic paradigm in neuroscience. Neuroscience have really done a consciousness revolution. So we will see the Francis Crick, consciousness is a legitimate field in scientific research. And the Nobel Eccles, the evolution of the brain and the creation of the self. Very interesting understanding. And Gerard Edelman, who discovered the neural network of the brain. The consciousness is one network working on himself. And we will go through the evolution of brain and consciousness as one vast, complex, unitary psychosomatic evolution. It's not just the brain evolved and then the consciousness, or on the contrary. It's like brain-mind evolved together. And then we will see how this neuroscience can really help the understanding of traditional medicine, like Chinese, Japanese, Tibetan or Indian tradition. And we will see that Norton and Panksepp discovered this very precious way the brain communicates in the middle. And this is exactly the same we see in the body and in the pattern of all medical spiritual tradition. This is an Indian tradition. This is the same thing, the same place of the chakra, of the acupuncture Chinese channel that is exactly on the same size of human medicine. And then we will see the PNEI revolution in medicine. So how the whole system are connected. We will see the Candice Pert realization, understanding about our molecule of emotions and molecules of consciousness, and the body, no more a body and mind, but a psychosomatic network. She was a very important research. We will see how in the animal there are the same molecule of emotion and consciousness. We will go through the psycho-neuroendocrine immunology. That is a hard name, but means that we are really one system, integrated, and when we change consciousness and emotion and the way we think and we act, we change all our basic immunitary, nervous, endocrine system. So the basic of health. And we will go through the EEG coherence, the electroencephalography revolution. And these are scientists that discovered the quantum consciousness. They hypothesize quantum consciousness. And we will see through our experience, the experiment we did here in the, how inside a single brain or a group of people, we can have this coherent pattern, this synchronization. And we will go a little deeper into the stress theory. I see that the stress basically is an inhibition of action. We will go, and the inhibition of action is blocking the whole system. So a medicine can be seen, a psychosomatic medicine, as a way to get more free, get unblocked, can melt and get more equilibrium through the different emotions. And we will see the main psychosomatic stress disorder, and we will go into the revolution of neuropersonality. We will see the main anger, happiness, fear and sadness emotion, but many more, and we will see how those emotions, if they are inhibited, can create diseases. So we'll go through serotonin, happiness in the body, body pleasure, about the fear submission system, the fear. And we will go through the power system, the serotoninergic active dominant neuropersonality. And then on the rage system, the testosterone male neuropersonality system. And then on sex and lust system, what is the sexuality and how the sexuality can become a real problem and how we can solve the problem. And then the play system, the play and socialization, how to get more a happy life. And the care system, the oxytocin neuropersonality, loving, kindness, friendliness. And the panic, sadness system, when we close our heart. And this is a big deal in psychosomatic, and we can cure it through something that is the spirituality or the happiness or the big understanding of the inner core of every human being. This is basically the new paradigm in psychology, the mindfulness revolution. And those guys start this scientific revolution about self-consciousness. These are the experiments that grows incredibly. These are the time cover. And then our mindfulness psychosomatic protocol that try to teach people many ways to get really in a space of health in the body, in our emotional level, in our mind as a whole. And these are the effect, the beautiful effect of our protocol. So we study scientifically and we demonstrate the effectiveness, the clinical efficacy of that. And then the new psychosomatic paradigm in sociology and global culture. We will see the Gaia hypothesis that we are living in a living planet and we are alive because the planet is alive, and how we can support that. We will talk about cultural creatives. There were many people that, like in this moment, people who are interested in ecology, new medicine, understanding, and consciousness. And they are spreading all through ethical economy, ecology, network, creative arts, music, well-being, growth, many spirituality and education. We will see how those population, those new paradigm is increasing in number all over the world. And we see that we will be all interconnected, scientifically proved interconnection. And we will end with a global psychosomatic paradigm in sustainable education. These are the goal of the United Nations, of the UNESCO. And we propose this Gaia project in which our mindfulness psychosomatic protocol is of great help for kids, for young people or adults, or even for very sick and blocked people, just to see. And this have been done with our Italian Ministry of Labor and Social Politics. So this some picture how we can change from an ego-centered reality to an eco-centric education and life. And this is the result of the customer satisfaction of the efficacy. And at the end of the Gaia project, we are giving a diploma of planetary citizen to all the participants. So I really invite you to participate to this course in a psychosomatic paradigm in order to get some new tools for human health and evolution, to get this very important new awareness for a new world.